Alright, what's up guys? Benjamin Lee here, bringing you a quick tutorial on how to get Tabletop Simulator and how to get the Digimon card game in Tabletop Simulator. Also how to grab yourself the deck and the cards that you want to use and play with in the Digimon card game for TTS. So yeah, let's get started. Why don't we start with opening up Steam and downloading Tabletop Simulator. You do have to buy it. I think originally it's about 20 bucks or so, but keep an eye out because it does go on sale a lot of the times, and I'm sure there's plenty of other websites that you can buy it for cheaper through third parties. So go ahead and grab yourself Tabletop Simulator and add it to your Steam library. So the next thing you're going to want to do is utilize the link down in the description below, but this is how you get the mod or the workshop for the Digimon card game to be able to play inside Tabletop Simulator, otherwise known as Zaffy's mod. Zaffy is the creator of this beautiful workshop, and currently, in my opinion, it's the best way to play the Digimon card game online, especially since all of the cards are kept very up to date. As soon as they're released, people are already on the move making proxies and making it able so that we're able to test as soon as possible. So you're going to want to go to this link and just click the subscribe button, and it should be added to the Tabletop Simulator once you open it up. So when you open up Tabletop Simulator, it will look like this. All you're going to want to do is click create, click single player, and down here at the bottom it should say workshop and Digimon card game, so you can click that and load it up. This little window just talks about the tablet over here, which you're not really going to use too much. Same with all these accessories you're not going to use, so I usually just do this and click open, but you can click cancel, doesn't really matter. But anyway, this is the playing field. Really nice, sleek looking playing field. It's a little bit wonky with like camera stuff, and there's a bunch of different shortcuts and things, but I think I'm going to cut this tutorial into two parts, and we'll do more Tabletop Simulator specific actions and details in the second video. This one I'm just going to show you how to kind of grab the deck that you're looking for. Alright, so after you've made your way into Tabletop Simulator, we're going to show you how to get the cards and build your deck. So this is the second link that I'm going to have you go to in the description down below, but it's basically digimoncard.dev, and this is right now one of the best ways to see all of the current cards that have been released in Japan. And there's even a way to see the cards that have been released for English countries via this little tab up here with the EN symbol, and you can see right away the 1.0 set kind of appears. But if you have that toggled off, then all you'll really see are the proxies that people have created and the Japanese sets. And you have the starters here as well. So yeah, real easy way to create a deck. You basically start searching for the cards that you want, whether it's by set, or you can even type in up here, a specific word. So if you type in Agumon, the site will literally search for every card with the word Agumon in it, whether it's in its card name or description. Doesn't really matter. It's just a very wide search. If you click on just a generic set, I have BT1 open here. You'll see all the cards that are in the BT1 set. And these are all proxies, and so since some of the cards from BT1 have been released in English, if you click on the EN, you'll see their English versions, the official English versions, that a lot of us have physical access to. But just for the time being, I'll keep the English version off. And over here, if you click the wrench, you have more filter options. So, I like to sort by level, just to make it a lot easier. You can sort by color, tamer, whatever you want. So it's a real easy way to find the cards that you're looking for. And now when you're going to build the deck, all you got to do is click Deck Builder up here at the top right, and this little deck building station will appear. Really simple, you have your name over here, you just name it blah blah blah, and then it gives you a bit of stats information. You can save it here, you can sort the cards down here. But yeah, so let's just start adding some cards, right? Whatever, you click on the card and it will add to the deck. If you want to see a close-up of the card, you just right-click, and you can read, what it says and get a detailed view. But anyway, so after you compile all the cards and deck that you want, you'll basically see something like this. So this is, one of the decks I created in DigimonCard.dev, and you can see the stacks here. You can take the stacks away if you want. You can see the stats here too, the number of cards that I have of each level. So that's really nice. I already have it saved and everything. So yeah, it's just a really nice way to view all the cards and kind of build yourself a neat little deck here. You also don't even have to test it out in Tabletop Simulator to see like what you're going to get as a starting hand, because that's actually a feature right here with the roll button. If you click roll, it will simulate drawing your security and drawing your hand for you, which is really nice. I use it all the time. But yeah, so now let's go ahead and see how we can upload it into Tabletop Simulator. So real easy, once you have your deck out like this in the deck builder, all you have to do is click Import Export. So after clicking the Import Export button, you're going to click TTS Custom Deck, and basically this picture is what you're going to download. And when you're uploading the picture into TTS, it's going to like read it by the image, and you'll start sorting it out. You'll see when we get in there, but you're going to click download. And I like to just save it somewhere that I know, where it's going to be. So I have my own folder called Digimon Deck Images, and I'm just going to save it in there. So once it's in there, before you actually go into TTS, there are 2 more images that you need to download. And this link I will also put down below in the description, but it is basically the card back images. So right here, I'm just going to save it as like a Google Drive file down in the description, but yeah, you're obviously going to need your card back for the regular cards, and you're going to need the card back for the Digitama cards. So you can kind of go to those links, download and save those in the same folder that you save your decks. Awesome. So once you've done that, we can go back and open up Tabletop Simulator again. And here's how you import everything. So you're going to go to Objects, you're going to go to Components, you're going to go to Cards, and then you're going to click and drag the Custom Deck option out to the field. And when you let go, this window should appear. So here's where you start kind of putting in the details of the deck and how it knows how to upload it correctly. So first is the face, or basically the image that we just saved of our deck. So you're going to click the little folder. I saved it as custom deck, and you're just going to select it, and you're going to upload it to the cloud. That's important. And then you're not going to change any names here. You're just going to click upload. Now, same thing with the back of the deck. So remember how we downloaded the card back image? That's what you're going to upload here. So you're going to click the folder. I already have it saved as card back. I'm going to click select, cloud, upload. Alright, so now here's where it analyzes sort of the height and width and number of images of the Digimon deck that you saved. So the height, since there were 6 rows in that image of cards, you're going to change this to 6. And in my specific deck, there were 54 cards, not 55, because I'm only using the 4 Digitama. If you're using 5 Digitama, you would probably have 55 cards. And then I like to select back is hidden. I'm not really sure why. I just remember the person that taught me how to do it told me to select this. But anyway, then you just click import. And voila, you get a nice little deck. Now, you're not done yet, because the top cards in the deck should be your Digitama, assuming that you organize them as such in the Digimon.card website. But the problem is they don't have the right card back. So what you kind of have to do is exit out of the saved objects, and you're gonna have to basically re-upload the deck, but this time with the Digitama card back, so that you can pull the Digitama with the correct card back and just replace them on top of the deck that you already uploaded. So you're going to do the exact same thing and just use the other card back. So Objects, Components, Cards, click and drag, the window will show up, same deck, custom deck, Cloud, Upload, and now for the back, this time you're going to choose Digitama card back, or whatever you saved the Digitama card back as. And you're going to select that, Cloud, and Upload. The height and number settings should be the same still if you didn't touch them. And then I'm going to click back is hidden and import. So now you have the exact same deck, but they're all Digitama card backs, right? So if I pull them all out, right, every single one of them has that card back. But I only need the Digitama, these 4, since they have the correct card back now. So I'm just going to take it and plop it on top. I'll go through most of the shortcuts again in the next part of this, which is going to be more about, you know, Tabletop Simulator itself and different shortcuts and keys and how to navigate it. But essentially all you need now to do that is to lift up multiple stacks or a single stack of things. You basically just click and hold, and you'll see it just pop up, and now you can move the entire stack. If you want to just move single cards, you have to click, hold, but just kind of swipe. Like, don't hold for too long, otherwise you're going to pick up the entire thing. You need to kind of click and move away immediately to pick up one single card. It has to be kind of a quick little swipe. But anyway, there you go. That's how you upload your deck into Tabletop Simulator, and you're kind of ready to get started and play some games. But yeah, definitely be sure to check out part 2, because I'm going to go through some important other steps and some shortcuts for Tabletop Simulator so that it makes your game playing nice and easy and swift, so that you can annihilate your opponent. Alright, so check out part 2, and I'll see you guys there.